In programming, data types specify the type of data that can be stored in a variable. Let's look in this example, int age. We can see int is the data type and age is a variable. So data type determines two things. First, the type of variable. For example, the int type determines that the variable can only store integer values, which can be positive or negative whole numbers without the fractional component. Secondly, the size of variable. The size of int is typically 4 bytes. That means an int variable can store 2 to power 32 distinct values. By the way, in C programming, a variable we create must have a data type assigned to it. Now let's see different types of data available in C and how we can print these variables.
And this is our general code for programming C. So let me paste these data types here in our text editor so that it became easier for us to see. What they are used for. As you can see, this is a list of data types, the basic data types which are used in C programming. And here we have the int, which is typically 4 bytes, double typically 8 bytes, float typically 4 bytes, char typically 1 byte. And here we have the format specifier for printing. We have %d for int, %lf for double, %f for float, and %c for char. Right, so it is now clear. These are basic data types which are used in C programming.
We have discussed this in the data types, which means that the int variable can only store integer values. That means it can allow us to store positive or negative whole numbers. So here, let's see an example.
As you can see, this is the basic outline of every C program. So let me write int age equals to 10, then I terminate. Here we assigned 10 to an int variable age. Now let me print this using the printf function inside quotation inside brackets. Can say %d, then age, then we terminate. Right, let me run this and see how it can print it out. As you can see, 10 is printed out and say code execution successful. Right, to make this better presentable, I can say age equals to %d age, and let's see how this can be printed out now. As you can see now, this is a better presentable age is equals to 10. So this is how we can show the data type int in our program.
In C programming, we can use double and float to store variables which have decimal or exponential functions. We can use double and float. The only difference between double and float is that float is typically 4 bytes and double is typically 8 bytes. However, double can be used to store numbers with high precision. Now, let's see how we can print double and float in our example. We are going to start with double.
We start with double data type, and here I can write double number equals to 1205, and I terminate. So here you can see number is a variable assigned to data type double, and 12,45 is a floating point number which is assigned to the variable number. Right, so let me show you how to print this using the printf function. Format specifier for double, we use percent f, then variable name number, right? Then let me try to run this and see what it can show. Right, it is showing 4,45 and it's the number of zeros. This is because the double variable takes 6 digits after the comma. So to reduce the number of digits after the comma, you can add percent point to f. Let me try to run this now. As you can see, it's now displaying 2 decimal places after the comma. So this is how we present the double data type. Float data type, I can write float here, float salary equals 2.7, then I terminate. So here salary is a float variable and 2.7 is assigned to a variable salary. Now let me print this using the printf function. Print format specifier for float, we use percent f. So yes, percent f variable name salary. Then we terminate this. Now let me try to run this and see what it's going to display. It is showing 2.7000. So this is how float data type is represented in C programming. Now let's move on to the next data type, which is char.
Now let's look about this character data type. We use char to represent character data type, and we use %c as format specifier. Let's see how we can print this data type in our example.
Character data type. As you can see, character is a char variable, and we have assigned this set, a single letter z, to the character char type variable. Right, so let me show you how to write this using the printf function. You can say print format specifier for character data type. We use %c variable character, and we terminate. Right, now let me try to run this and see what can be displayed. Let me run this. Right, as you can see, a character is displayed by this function.
In this video, we have covered about 4 data types which are used in C programming. There are also more data types which will be covered as we progress in programming. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Happy programming. Bye.